Lord almighty, I am not a good cook. Okay. Not enough. Putting everything back. As I plod around the kitchen, I injured myself doing Wii Sports. That's tasty. So we're doing something else. So plan 2, screw French bread. None of that shit. Take some pre-made bread, some country potato. Take the skillet. I'm gonna wash it off. I really like how we've downgraded from I'm gonna make 2 loaves of genuine Victorian era bread to I'm gonna make a grilled cheese sandwich. I don't know if you're gonna be able to travel with me on my journey, because my journey's pretty sad. So, first what we're gonna do, screw genuine butter. We're gonna use some freaking margarine. Alright, what do we need for grilled cheese? Let's find some freaking cheese. We got some provolone. We got some ham. That would be extra skilled. We got some Tillamook pepper jack. That's what we're doing with screw this shit. No. Freaking pepper jack. Hell yeah. We're filming a cooking show now. Oh yeah. It's time for cooking. The butter should be at blood temperature. 2 quarts of flour. We got about that much flour. Half a cup of yeast, just. I wasted a bunch of yeast. I'm buying some more yeast. I've been making coffee for the last hour, and I forgot about it. Pretty much screwed a bunch of stuff up. I don't think we would have had enough. We're gonna make a grilled cheese sandwich. Alright. First on the cooking show. Alright. Standing in the middle of the kitchen. Probably pouring coffee on the floor. Tastes delicious. I'm gonna drink it normal now. That is just an exciting thing. Yeah! It's time for some frickin' grilled cheese. Alright, so first, this is shit I can teach. I can teach grilled cheese. We're gonna do grilled cheese the Ben Nanke way. Let's take some butter. Let's butter this shit. I've always been told, as a young boy, that I can't butter to save my life. But look at me now. Look at me now. Buttering like a pro. Every corner. See, there's butter here, all around here, and also in the center. There's also butter there. That's a place where butter resides. That was way too much butter. Let's butter like a... Let's butter. Let's butter it up. This would be the point if this were an actual cooking show where they would like show off a bunch of exciting shots of me buttering. You'd be like, look at him buttering. Look at him. Look at him. Okay, I guess my cooking show would be Latin themed. I would have a Latin themed cooking show. Crazy shit with grilled cheese is that I'm buttering the outside. What? I know, right? So we got some delicious pepper jack. Some delicious Tillamook pepper jack cheese. Just waiting and ready. What was that? Somebody put like a Kraft single on top of this? Cut out a little notch on the top? Like, who does that? Proper knife technique. You don't want to put your finger... This is actually a teaching moment, oddly enough. I'm SodaStream, I'm talking to you. You don't want to put your finger on the side of the blade like this and cut like this. I don't really know why. I used to do it, but apparently you're not supposed to. You hold the knife like this. Always be safe. When you're cutting, curl your fingers back so that your knuckles are creating kind of a knife guard. You don't have to do it all the way, but just generally don't be like cutting your fingers off. General rule, don't cut your fingers off. As I almost cut my fingers off. Pepper jack cheese. Okay, who's texting? We're just gonna put the pepper jack away. Just take the pepper jack. Just get rid of it. Seriously, you little piece of plastic. It's like I'm smothering it today. Put on your pepper jack. You know what kind of cheese I love? Provolone. Never say anything bad about it. So we got some pepper jack. We got some pepper jack cut. It's gonna add a little bit of. That was safe. It's gonna add a little bit of piquant pepper flavor. So we got our provolone here. Just some deli fresh cut provolone. It's not actually fresh cut. It was cut a while ago. But whatever. Now we've got some hickory smoked ham. We're gonna whip some of this ham out. It's just some ham, some thin slice. There's some thin sliced ham, and it's delicious. So we're gonna take some pieces of ham and fold them over. Just some delicious ham all over the place. Let's ham it up. Look at him putting the ham on the stone. It's time for some ham in his mouth. It's a cooking show. Let's stick some pepper jack on here. We got some delicious pepper jack cheese sitting right on top of that bread. And then the coup de grace, we're going to put this bread right on top of everything. Generally, if you've been thinking ahead, you would have preheated this pan. But I think it's more exciting not to. Ah, that's refreshing. So we're preheating this pan. You want to hover your hand just above the pan. Don't hover it on the pan, because then you'll burn yourself. It's warm. That's secret. There's fire under here. Yeah. What do we want to go with it? Let's grab a really loud bag. At least 48 grams of whole grains are recommended daily. Frito-Lay. Okay, so these are some Fritos. Big old bag of Fritos. Some people like to put chips inside their sandwiches, but they can go to hell. Okay. You know what we're going to do? We're going to make up a fun sauce. We're going to make up a fun sauce. We're going to make up a sauce to dip this in. Whip out a spatula. It looks like a dog's been chewing on this spatula, honestly. Oh. Tip number 1, guys. Don't leave your spatula sitting on the edge of a hot pan, because it does this. Drinking like a pro. Let's make up our sauce. We're going to base this sauce with a little bit of the mayonnaise. It's a freaking... we're not using that much. I'm not actually... I'm making this up on the fly right now. We like some spicy. Let's go with some Tabasco. Some Dijon mustard. That sounds terrible. No. Ugh. Is there anything that's good? Flavors. We'll try it out. I think it'll be good. I think you'll like it. Oh, what I'm gonna do to you, bet you like it. Yeah. A little bit of... Happy holidays! Cajun spice mix. This is as rough as it's gonna get, folks. I'm gonna take 2 heaping spoonfuls of mayo. I feel like anyone who doesn't like mayo, that statement's gonna gross them out. 3 spoons brimming over with mayonnaise. Delicious. We're gonna hide it from sight. You're gonna add some sesame oil. Gonna open up your sesame oil. I'm just gonna add a few splashes of that. I'm gonna add a little bit of onion powder. Just a couple dashes. A pinch of onion powder. Stick that back. Pinch of powdered garlic. Then a little pinch of basil. So we got those 3 ingredients in there. A little bit of black pepper. A pinch of black pepper. Add some spice. Where does that go? There it goes. If you want, you can add just a little bit of Tabasco. Just a little bit of Tabasco. That's a lot of Tabasco. Because I like it spicy! And then just stir that up. You get a really nice sauce here. That hits the spot. That's delicious. Hell yeah. Alright, so hover the hand over the pan. Ooh, that's nice and toasty. You're going to flip this over. Then the other one. Then you're going to take the tops off. Both of these sandwiches. And while this side's cooking, you're going to butter this side. Because otherwise, you couldn't have buttered it before because it was having to sit on this, so you'd have butter all over your countertops. Alright, so we got some butter on there. Let's get some butter on here. You can watch my excellent butter skills. Look at me now! Look at me now, Dad! I can butter my own shit. Let's get some butter all up in this bread. Like the ancient Egyptians did in Egypt. I feel gross for doing that. I feel gross. Just straight butter. Just, I feel terrible. Stick this back on. Typically, if you wanted to be safe, you would have already... Oh, okay, it's fine. Apparently, I'm going to throw the butter in the washing machine. Always a fun location for it to be. That's right, I'm cooking sandwiches. So then what you're going to want to do... Now you can witness my... Yeah, see. That's kind of a dark sandwich. Typically, a lot of people like it lighter than that. Because that right there, that's a little dark. Not too bad. I would have preferred it a little bit lighter, but truth be told, I wasn't paying attention. We're still a little light on the bottom side here. Still just a little bit light, but I can show you. Poor choices. Still would say that that's not... Let's see. Let's flip over here. Yeah, that's ready. Just like that, right there. That's a nice grilled cheese sandwich. Whip this bad boy off too. Kill that. Pop it over to the back burner there. We got some excellent grilled cheese. Now we're going to take our knife from before. You remember this guy. We're going to chop these. We're going to chop them. That's pretty badass. We're going to cut these. I like to cut them diagonally down the middle, because then you get some nice wedges. Stick that like that. And do the same with the other sandwich. Again. Take this knife, throw it away. Get it away from you. Get it away. It's poisoned at this point. So yeah, you got this. Now what you can do, you can put your dipping sauce. You can put your dipping sauce. You can put your dipping sauce right there. Let's just scatter some assorted chips around the plate. Just scatter those. Again, dramatic music segment. It's time for chips! And there you have it. A plate of nachos with a sandwich underneath. Thanks for joining me in my kitchen adventures today. We decimated one loaf of bread. Didn't even start a second loaf of bread. And then made a grilled cheese sandwich. So, I feel like today was a good day. I'm going to go hobble off into the other room. and ate my sandwich.